Hi everyone, Candace here, better known as Manicmakeupmama. Today I am going to be doing something a little bit different. Usually I am talking about something specific like makeup, beauty, hair care, skincare, something in the beauty world. I'm doing an unboxing or I'm collaborating with someone, but today is just a slight bit different. A little while ago I had posted a video about customer service and I had mentioned my paper box. So if you don't know about that subscription, check them out. But I had talked about my experience with their customer service and how they sent me a card with a little notepad in it. And I thought that was like so cute. To me, it was above and beyond, even though it was just a notepad. And if my screen is moving, it's because my dog Bailey Ray, is moving that. So anyway, I read some of your thoughts regarding customer service, and I appreciate your feedback. So always, it's always welcome for you to respond to these questions I have and tell me your experience. I thought that story about the teddy bear was just so interesting. I'll link that video below just to catch you up and get you back to speed regarding what we're talking about. So I posted that video and I recorded that video, and not even maybe 10 minutes later, this delivery man pulls up to my front door, my house, and it was UPS, and Bailey is going nuts. And I knew this person was coming because they had tried to deliver yesterday and possibly 2 days ago or something. But usually my fiance and I are not home because we work, and picking up my son Hunter, I am not home until 5:30, 6 o'clock, typically most nights. So it is rare that I was home to get this package. But Bailey, come on, eat puppy. But I was here, so I heard Bailey going nuts, and I put her in her crate for a second so that I could answer the door. Well, the gentleman walks, I could see him walking towards my driveway and then into my garage, which, okay, that's fine. The garage door was open, so I'm like, all right. He's knocking on my back door, and he's like, so I came through the garage because I didn't want to have to walk through the snow like I have the past 2 days. And I was like, okay, so sorry. Yeah, usually we're not home, so that's why we weren't there. But today I am cleaning, so I stayed home. I took the day off to clean, and he's like, good girl. Yeah, good girl, kinda. And I was like, didn't sound very sincere or genuine, so I just had this awkward, weird vibe from that, but no big deal. But my fiance wanted to know if, when the package was delivered, he said, please check it to see if there's anything wrong, if it's broken. And I was like, okay, I actually had zero idea. I didn't know what was in that package, and I was like, all right, I'll just see. So the way that I framed it to the UPS guy was, I'm going to quick open the package. Do you know the policy if something arrives and it is broken? And he looked at me, and he's like, why would you even ask that? And I was like, oh, I'm sorry, my fiance just wanted to know, if something were to be broken, what would happen, and, what's the process? And he was like, well, does it look like there's anything wrong with the package? Are there any dents? Is anything, messed up in here? Can you see anything wrong? And I said, well, no, but I got it open. And he goes, doesn't look like there's anything wrong in there to me. So I was just like, okay. Yeah, I said, to be honest, it looks fine. And I had no idea what was supposed to be coming in here anyway. Thank you. Have a nice day, sir. Bye. And I let him out the door. That experience was so far, so completely different than the teddy bear story I shared with you all about the little boy and his teddy. I just felt from the moment he came to my house, he was angry and upset and passive aggressive, and yes, I take blame that our sidewalk, the area leading to our house was not shoveled. However, we do go through our garage, and it's the best way to get Hunter in and out of the house and make sure he is not freezing to death because we have a pretty large yard. So that's that. And there's, I always say to people, it's not what you say most of the time, it's how you say it. And that makes an impact. But this UPS gentleman really had me like upset. Like afterwards, you can just feel your blood starting to boil and you're mad and you're upset and you take it personal. Well, I do. So I'm going to speak for myself. I took it personally. Like, why was he treating me like that? What did I do wrong? Like, what was his beef? And then I thought about it for a second. Well, probably a few seconds. And like, there's this quote that I absolutely love. So I hope I get it right again on the first try. The quote goes, "What other people think of you is their business." Let's ponder that for a second. What other people think of you is their business. And that is entirely true. I never know, like there's no way to know what other people are going through, what they've experienced, what their issue is, if they're just naturally you don't know that, so you shouldn't take it personally. And it's their business to decide whether or not they treat others with kindness and respect and the dignity that they deserve. So that is my story time experience from going from a YouTube video regarding customer service and above and beyond and exceeding the expectations to a delivery man at my door in a not so great mood. But I did promise that I would share my experience when I felt like an organization went above and beyond. So there are times once a year typically where I have the opportunity through my job to travel. And I did that at the last university that I worked at and at the current college that I work at. So most of the time I go to the national conference in June. And through my organization, they have sent me to Orlando, San Antonio, Boston for a training. I've been to Chicago and Anaheim. I don't know. Some of those places, and I travel for another organization sometimes as well. But the story about my customer service experience is that every year this national conference falls over my birthday every year. And like, that's okay with me actually, because I do like to travel. But again, I've mentioned this, I don't have a lot of money. So if I can get an all expense paid trip and training, because I'm a lifelong learner, that's great. Like, that's amazing. So the year I went to Orlando, I get there and the gentleman is just like, "How can I help you? Welcome to our hotel. I'm so excited to meet you. What is it that I can do for you? Are you checking in today? Blah, blah, blah." And he said, "Where are you from?" And I said, "Oh, I'm, near the Philadelphia area." And he's like, "Oh, okay. Whereabouts near Philadelphia in Pennsylvania?" And I said, "Right near Allentown." And he's like, "Well, I am actually originally from Allentown, Pennsylvania." And I was like, "Oh, that's so awesome." And I told him, it's my birthday week. I'm here in a conference. And he said, "Ma'am, I'd love for you to have a great experience while you're here. Happy birthday to you. I am going to put you in one of the top rooms on the top floors so that you get to experience the fireworks right in front of you and to have a magical experience here in Disney." Like, how sweet is that? Again, he didn't have to do that. He didn't have to make conversation with me, but he did, because he is excellent at what he does. And beyond being excellent at what he does, he is just a kind human being. So I hope it's years later, but I hope the gentleman is doing well and he's living a great life. And I hope that you are all feeling fabulous. And I cannot wait to see you all again soon. Love you. Bye.